You guys, I am so proud of Willa. If you're new here, she's our 4-year-old American daughter and she's attending Japanese Yōchien. In today's video, we're going to talk to you about our experience attending sports day here in Japan for our very first time. It was quite the experience. And such an amazing opportunity for her to experience and for us to watch. So we're going to take you with us on that adventure and share our thoughts with you guys.
第1ランナーは弓組安田空君、第2ランナーマーガレット組金次一君、第3ランナーは小川律君です。聖火台に到着いたしました。
Let's pause here. Are you as impressed as I am? So I have to say, first off, the little marching band costumes were so adorable. Secondly, I was very impressed with everyone playing a musical instrument. So we had people on the drums, and then it was probably hard to tell in the video, but they had their melodeons. A lot of them were like holding them with like a hand carrier around the melodeon, and then they had the mouthpiece around their neck, and then they would, you know, use their melodeon this way. There were also some kids with like shoulder straps, and then they had like a keyboard in front of them playing piano. It was just so impressive. And then even the cutest, oh my gosh, the cutest little girl was leading the band, and she was totally in her role. Even in the end, she was like, had her little stick in front of her and was like, she was just like such a star. All of them were. I was very impressed. They kept that beat for a long time. Not gonna lie, it took some time for all of the classes to come in and to line up in their row. So that's why I was extra impressed, because they just kept their beat. The drums kept going. I've got to be honest, Tanner and I didn't really read into what sports day was. We'd heard from other parents with kids in this Yōchien that it was a big event. They told us, you know, to plan snacks, to have a blanket to sit down on, to have an umbrella, you know, be prepared for the weather, all of the things. Like, we knew it was going to be a big day, but we didn't know what activities they were going to be doing. From our American perspective, it was kind of like a field day, right? Go out and you do like the parachutes and you play and like you do tug of war. There's like fun like activities where, you know, you'll like toss the ball between your legs and someone goes over and under, and like you do like races and fun activities like that. It's basically a field day where you just do fun games outside. Some are competitive, where you're trying to win and it's like a race, but most are just for fun. That's the closest thing that I can compare this with, and it's similar in a lot of ways. There were some where they would have these like long poles with a net on the top and they would throw the balls in. There was a lot of other musical and like dance performances. So honestly, similar to field day, except it's more of like a production where parents and families get to come and watch, right? It's on display, whereas field day was just like a fun day to go out with your classes and the teachers. And I don't ever remember parents being there. There was a really good balance between like performances that were honestly like full song links. Like at times I remember thinking like, I feel like I'm watching like a dance performance, which is really impressive because I just realized how much time and effort all of these classes and kids have been putting into this event. Unfortunately for us, I didn't even really talk about this in our videos, but we actually did an unexpected trip to Utah because Tanner's grandpa passed away. Me and the girls, we stayed for about 3 weeks because time change is such a crazy adjustment that we decided to extend our time and, make it worth our while. But Tanner, unfortunately, was only there for a day less than a week. Willa, because of that, missed a lot of her practice for sports day. However, she got on to things really quick. But yeah, I was impressed with all the dance performances. They even would have like change of costumes, not like full body, but they would have like head things and skirts and wands, and it was just cute. There was like a banana themed one, and they would get the parents involved as well. Tanner participated in a gymnastics on with Willa. I'll put the footage here for you guys to watch. See Willa. So if you noticed it, Noah joined because she saw them out there and was like, no, I'm going, which was fun. She was able to join up. It was just fun to see all of the parents getting involved, and the kids absolutely loved it. You could tell like having one of their parents there to join them was just like so fun. And actually the person leading it is the like coach, the sensei over their gymnastics class. So at her Yōchien, they offer a lot of extracurricular activities after the like normal class hours, and one of them is gymnastics. Willa participates in soccer. There's also the drum class, so that would make sense why the kids were so good, is because they attend weekly. Anyways, the absolute highlight of the day was the relay. We were so proud of her. It was just so fun to see because, I mean, even if she wouldn't have won, like it would have been such a fun experience, but like made up some of the difference. And then just seeing her smile, I mean, that's why we're just so proud. It's like she's participating, she's having fun, she's being confident, she's being courageous, like she's working hard. And it was the last event of the day and it was just so fun. Like that's going to be such a memory that hopefully she'll remember forever, and if not, we have this footage to remind you. So for Tanner and I, though, it will definitely be a core memory from her Japanese Yōchien experience. Thankfully, they started at like, I guess kind of an odd time because they had to sign in at 8:40, and then I think it got over around 1. It wasn't like a full day, but it was definitely a packed in half day. And by the time it was over, honestly, like we were pretty exhausted. So I just got done actually getting Willa to sleep. Tanner's in with Noah right now, and I just thought I'd hop on and share our experience about today. And one other thing I wanted to mention about it is that other schools like all around Japan celebrate sports day. So we even passed like a middle school that was celebrating sports day today, and we've heard in middle school and high school like it's a very big event as well, which we just think is so cool that they're promoting like movement, they're promoting like these fun sporting activities, just in general. Like, it's getting people outside, it's getting them to move their bodies, and it creates a little fun and competition as well. It honestly fits into like the Japanese culture, as we know. Like, people are just so active and they just have daily movement up as a part of their lives, and you can see that it's like celebrated and it's enjoyed. We feel like if there was a sports day in the US, I feel like people would love that. Like, people love sporting events in the States, and so I think it would be great and also probably needed. I feel like nowadays overnutrition is becoming such a problem, and we're definitely seeing that in the States, that this would just be a fun way to get kids excited to move, and I think they'd love it. Baby, baby,